big graveyard of ships. Somewhere among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter waits.
Oh, yes. Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come back later.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots. They've thrown me off my own ship, they have. Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances. It's a sad, sad thing. Now those robots have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Well, now that you mention it, get up to my ship and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robot ship. Any questions?
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if you do this, a golden spatula be your booty. Now get going.
Oh man, I really wanted that hat. Yo, SpongeBob, he was just vibing. He was just chilling out, and then those other nerds made this robot mad. Double cruise bubble. Nailed it. Alright, we've still got over 40k, which is a good sign. Because we need 40k to get into the museum. I keep wanting to say museum.
Pretty.
To get into the thing at the end. Oh, look at that. Get into, the theater. That's what it's called. It's a theater. Look at that sock. I'm glad I saw that. That's one of the socks we need. And that's how you're supposed to get it, is with Sandy. I know speedrunners can use cruise boosting to get to it in the OG game. I don't know if, cruise boosting, is that even still in this version of the game? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they left cruise boosting in specifically because of speedrunning. Oh yeah, we gotta do that. This is gonna put us under 40k, boys. Which means we are now lacking in shiny objects. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait a minute, we gotta do the thing. So I mentioned this when I did my playthrough of the OG as well, but there is a thing we have to do over here. Hello there. Oh, dude. Very rude. Got him. There is a thing. Oh, dude, they made it so much more noticeable than the OG. There's a giant button on it. There was not a button on this originally. You just had to guess that you could hit this with the cruise bubble to get it to close and lower the goo levels. When I was younger, I could never figure out how to get that spatula for the longest time. It took forever. Goodbye. And then there's also a spatula down here, I think. If you jump down here, yeah. Fork that over. I jumped through it at first. I have played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Yes, the SpongeBob game. It was okay. It was a fine game. I'll word it like that. It was a fine game. It had some issues, but it was fun overall. I enjoyed my time playing it. I definitely think that this game and the movie game are both much better than it. But it was still enjoyable to play. Where am I trying to move these to? Is there a button I can hit on this? Yeah. Where's that go? Here we go. Can I just make this? Yep. Shiny object there, I don't really care about. Just continue on this way. Why, hello there. You. That worked.
Just my size.
Just my size indeed. No, go away. Dude, did you see that AI prediction? I disagree with me having taken damage there.
Fresh like a spring.
Easy 3-hit. Alright, we'll come back for that sock with Sandy. Nope. Dude, the AI is... Okay, you can't hit those, apparently. I thought that you could hit their bubble thing, but every time I hit it, I'd get hurt. I thought you could do that. I have played Nicktoons Unite, yes. I also played the Volcano Island game that came out after that, and I played Globs of Doom.
998, 999, 1,000. Ready or not, here I come!
I played both of the Fairly Odd Parents games. I played the Danny Phantom Game Boy game. I played 2, maybe even 3 Jimmy Neutron games. I played the Jimmy Neutron game where you had to deal with the, what was it? There was the Jet Fusion game was the first one I played, and then I also played the one that was, I remember the game, but I don't remember. There was some weird enemy from space. It wasn't the egg guys from the movie. It was something else. What was that game called? What were the enemies that you fought in it? I don't remember. Dude, when I was younger, like, now I'm a JRPG dude. Like, as most people who see my channel probably know, it's like, what does Chaos play? He plays mostly, like, JRPGs, turn-based or real-time action, and he throws in some AAA things like Horizon Zero Dawn and the Far Cry series. When I was younger, all I did was I played, like, NBA Madden games, and then I played, like, sports games, good old sports ball, and then I played any cartoon game, ever. Like, if there was a game of a cartoon that I watched, I got it and I played it. That's how I used to play video games. There's a freaking Duplicatotron up there. Out of my face. Twonkies! That's it. That's it. It was the Twonkies game. The Jimmy Neutron Twonkies game. That's what I played. Thank you. Okay, I see what I have to do here. You can only move one at a time. Yeah, I played Madden and 2K. Did I ever play an MLB game when I was growing up? I probably did play an MLB game or two. But I used to play sports games all the time. Specifically Madden and 2K. I can't remember the last time I played a sports game. Yes, I played 2 Fairly Odd Parents games. Where you had to chase around the stars to get wishes and stuff. I believe there were 2 games like that. I'll never understand why that is a slide and not just something you walk across. Do that. All right, so there's a spatula we have to come back here for later, and also we need to bring Sandy back here, but we'll worry about it later. But yeah, I played just absolute tons of whatchamacallit, of cartoon games growing up. And then, like, cartoon, like, analog games, like the TAC series. You know, games that didn't have cartoons but were, like, similar.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward. Swab the poop deck.
And then TAC ended up getting its own cartoon anyways.
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum wisp to get?
That's golden spatula.
Actually, it's platinum trophy.
Whatever. There's one up there.
No. The game you're thinking of is Taz, the Tasmanian Tiger, I believe. I did not play that. I had a friend who did, though. I was talking about TAC and the Power of Juju, which I just played the first game on my channel just last week. But I'm pretty sure the game you're talking about is called Taz, the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh, sparkly.
All right, so I need Sandy.
Hi, squirrel, coming through.
Coming through. We're gonna run back and get that sock, and then we're gonna switch back to SpongeBob and get the by fast traveling, and get that other golden spatula that I left behind. Get that knocked out. I have never played a Harry Potter game. I've also never seen a Harry Potter movie or read a Harry Potter book. Same for Lord of the Rings. Except I played that Shadow of Mordor game. Isn't that, like, in the Lord of the Rings universe, I think? I played Shadow of Mordor, like, a year or 2 ago, whenever it released. But other than that, I've never watched or read or played anything that has to do with Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Boom. Come here, you stupid sock.
Well,
Mine.
I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Did you see all that? Dude, look at all that falling. My goodness, so much volume. All right, fast travel me to... A path through the goo. It says I've already gotten this, but I didn't. Fast travel me to this. Yeah, Shadow of War, that was it. I don't think I played a Scooby-Doo game that was on browser, but I don't remember what it was called. I barely even remember the gameplay. It was a weird 2D... It was like a 2D, 3D mix thing. It was really weird. I barely remember it, but it was a browser game. I never played like an actual video game.
Sometimes pushing a simple
What was the
button
other
is
thing
most
I was about to say?
satisfying. Push,
I played
push,
all of
push,
the
push.
Avatar: The Last
Go
Airbender video games. The third one was very meh, which sucks because the third season of Avatar is the best season of Avatar. But the first season one was like had nothing to do with actual Avatar. It was all a bunch of it was like a completely original style thing with like machines being the main enemies and stuff. It was really cool. And I remember enjoying it. Dude, I love how fast that is now. But, and then now I want to fast travel again to... What was the other thing I was going to say? The second Avatar game wasn't as expansive as the first one because they stuck much more to the source material, which was fine, to be honest, but also it, like, just wasn't as good. And the game in general, it wasn't as big of a world and everything, but you got to play as Iroh and throw lightning, so I let it slide. And then the third Avatar game was like, it's not bad, but you can tell that it was kind of like, not a whole lot of effort was put into it, you know? Oh, hi! Man, there's still so many, like, cartoon games from when I was young that I could do on the channel, and that I would like to do at some point. So many games I just grew up absolutely loving. Is there a way to watch Avatar for free? For free? Like, illegally, yes. Legally, no, not really, but it is on Netflix. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and then I remember there's a sock right here that I always forget when I play this game.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
How many times do we have to go over this, Sandy? Yes, you have to carry his socks. Got him.
Messing with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas, nerds. Stupid little laser boys.
Well, that's awful pretty.
They never stood a chance. I like this section of the game where you have to switch between platforming as Sandy and SpongeBob. Pretty neat. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. I'm a little worried about the changed physics of,
You just met the Sponginator.
the changed physics of wall jumping for an upcoming section. Because it moves faster now, I'm a little worried that I might, Can I hit you with that? Nice. A little worried I might screw something up that's coming up next. Yeah, that right there, where the things are moving and you have to jump along them. I hope that the timing isn't too weird compared to how it used to be. Hit that. I believe that's the last clam in the game we just did. So we just need to get 2,600 more shiny objects and then we'll be good to go. I need that spatula. Thank you. That's 90. If you always forget about that sock, how'd you remember it? It's a paradox. Don't think about it too hard. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Alright, I had to be a little quiet for it, but that was actually way easier than anticipated. Oh, hey there. How's it going, bud? I love this wall jump right here. This isn't even difficult. It's actually, like, really easy. But I just love that it exists. I tried to go really fast to catch the timing there, and it messed me up. Oh, dear. How? What? Okay. I think I need to jump off of this first. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was doing wrong. I love that. That's just so cool. That blew me up so high. Laser beam. Aw, dang it. Come here. You're getting triple hit, nerd.
Mines.
You deserved it.
I love opening presents.
We gotta make sure we get a lot of shiny objects, actually, because we're almost at the end of the game, and I'm still a little short. I don't want to have to go to Goo Lagoon, where the giant light noise, like, makes me want to die to get more things. I think we'll get really close. We might have to go back to, like, Sand Mountain and go down a slope once to get the rest we need, but it'll be fun. This button is to go back the way you came, if I'm not mistaken, so let's ignore that.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab the poop deck!
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
Oh, sure is.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs, throw him off the edge. Like, get rid of him. End it, Mr. Krabs. Alright, I did it myself. If only the hand hadn't been there to save him. Man, now I just want to, like, replay all of the cartoon games from my childhood. Now that we talked about it earlier. I'm, like, remembering them all, and, like, man, those were fun. Those were the days. I wish RTK and Sly and Michael, like, lived, or at least Michael, lived near me so that we could, like, do multiplayer stuff. Like, do Nicktoons Unite with all of us. That'd be so good for all four of us to play Nicktoons Unite. Oh, I would love that. Bum, 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 bum. Is there a jump pad around here or something? How do you get to the next level from here? I think you have to go across and then come back. Oh, I definitely should have killed this guy before doing this. Yep, big mistake on my part. Did Shroom write this game? Is Shroom SpongeBob? Oh man. Do. It's surprising how many of those cartoon games from back in the day are actually, like, pretty good. Oh, dude, there's the last sock. That's the last sock in the game right there, if I'm not mistaken.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Don't recharge your bubble. Don't recharge it. Dang it. Get a little bit closer. I was just barely off on timing. It's going to recharge again this time because I walked. Yep. Now throw it. Should just make it. Yep. It's very good to get to kill more of those guys. They give like 100 shiny objects on death. A lot of reviews are like bagging on this game. It's definitely not perfect. I definitely think the original version of this game is better than this version.
There's nothing
Personally.
like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
But this is a fine remake. It definitely could have been a lot worse. There have been much worse games. This is still pretty good, especially if you're like a fan of SpongeBob. If you're not a fan of SpongeBob, I don't think this game will really tickle anyone's fancy if they're not a SpongeBob fan. But if you like SpongeBob and you're like, man, I wish I could play SpongeBob in a video game capacity, this game is pretty much exactly what you'd want. Let's see. Can I make it to this? Can I snag that from the air? Nope. Oh, there's a bubble bowl thing right here that I was supposed to bubble bowl. My bad. I was thinking, like, wait, what the heck do I do next? Got a bubble bowl, my dude. That is the wrong way. Or maybe I have to be on the ground. Nope, that got it. Send me up. I need to come up here as Sandy. Clearly. Can I switch to Sandy and it won't reset the thing? Surely it works that way. Yeah. Send me up. Okay, I might be able to make this jump, to be honest, but clearly the game wants me to go back this way first.